Okay, so here we are, the conclusion to hair week. I wanted to show you guys this for a while. This is my favorite hair tool now because I've used it a couple of times. You guys really seem to like the results when I've worn my hair like this in videos, and I wanted to show you, I guess, like a demo, or we just like sort of do my hair together. Normally I would do this on day 2 hair, but I wasn't able to make that happen this week. So I did just freshly wash and dry my hair. I didn't straighten it, which I usually do. I'll dry it, straighten it, and then day 2 I'll use the hair tool. But we just dried it. So it's, poofy, I guess. So yeah, this is the Bedhead Wave Artist. This is the Deep Waver. They do have sort of like an S style waver. Here, I'll open it. I like this feature about it is that it has a locking mechanism. So it locks and unlocks. So it's got a pretty deep crimp. It's like a deep crimper, I guess, but you only do like one section of your hair. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on. So it does have an on-off switch, so it's not like you just plug it in and it turns on or off, but it has an off switch, and then it has a temperature gauge, I guess, but it doesn't really tell you what the temperature is. It's just high, low, and then you can sort of like roll it up or down somewhere in the middle, sort of like where you have it. I have it on high just so it's like the quickest, and my hair seems to do fine with it. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you how I do it. So I do section my hair. I did just use the Josh Rosebrook serum spray to help with like frizziness and stuff like that, and I'm just going to section it so that we only get the bottom part first. So I think I do this in roughly 3 sections, just sort of depends. So we're going to clip that up there. Okay, I usually let it doesn't really give any sort of like indication that it's heated up. It has like a light on the front. I don't really know, it doesn't like blink or anything, or like stop blinking. So I just sort of like let it heat up for a couple of minutes, and then I will go through. So I part my hair on the side, which you guys know. I don't part my hair down the middle. So this is gonna be kind of hard, just the way that my camera is angled. I'm gonna try to show you as much as I can, but my mirror is over here, and yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, you wanna just section it off. I'll probably do this in 2. Do I wanna do this in 2 sections? Yeah, so I'll do the bottom part in like 4 sections, so 2 on this side, 2 on this side. And I usually do like the back section first. So I like using this thing versus a curling iron because I am terrible with my curling iron. I burn myself constantly. This thing, it's easy because I don't burn myself. So I'm trying to remember how I do this. It's been a couple of weeks. So it still gets very hot. Like this whole thing is hot, so you do have to still be careful. And I'm gonna try to do it while showing you, while still looking in the mirror without burning myself. So I'm going to place it here first, and then, so I just crimp it. I start at the top, as close to the top as I can get, because otherwise it just burns my head. And then I hold it for usually about 10 to 12 seconds. Usually I'm counting, but I am talking to you instead, so I'm just gonna give it a few seconds. And then we're gonna go down to sort of like the next chunk. My contacts are like foggy today, so my eyes are really bothering me. And then I glide it down to the next chunk. And then sort of like the last piece here. So yeah, I was saying, like, I do like this more than a curling iron, because especially when my hair is like really long like this, it's like impossible to curl with a curling iron. I've never really gotten, you know, which way to curl it so that it looks the best. This thing is just easy. You just run it through. It always looks good. So that's that first section. So then I'm just gonna do the same thing. Hopefully you guys are seeing okay. I know it's just kind of like a funky angle. Plus it's so fast. Curling it, I don't know, curling it always seemed to take like way longer. When I did curl it when I had shorter hair, it seemed to take forever. This thing is just so quick. And then that S waver, I think, is more sort of like traditional style curls versus like the deep crimpy waved curl, which this one is, which I like. I like that style better than sort of like soft. I mean, I don't like tight like ringlet curls or anything, but I like beachy wavy hair, which no amount of salt spray I've been able to get like actual beachy wavy hair as much as I wish I could. Plus when my hair gets wet and it like dries naturally, it dries so frizzy. So I missed a piece back here, so I'll just have to, let's see if I can I get that over on the other side? Yeah, I'll just run it over to this side. Okay, so this side's done. I'm just gonna leave it. I don't really need to do anything with it. This side you should be able to see slightly better. And hopefully I don't burn myself on camera. I've only burned myself a couple of times with this thing, but it is a lot less likely to burn myself. And I do have like a little heat pad that I put it on since the whole thing is hot and there's like really no place to stand it. So I do have like a little heat pad to put it on like as I'm resting in between hair sections and such. So once I finish this bottom section, I'll speed you guys through the rest of my hair so you don't have to sit here listening to me talk about this for like 20 minutes, which is about how long it takes me. And then you can just sort of see the end result, and then we'll do the hairstyling products that I use, or just one. Oh, I might try another one. I might try that whipped texturizer that I was talking, you guys saw in my declutter video. If you haven't watched my current hair care routine sort of and declutter, I have changed the shampoo I'm using. So I was using the Audacity shampoo bar for a month, a little bit more than a month actually. It was more like a month and a half, because I was using it for weeks after I'd filmed that video. I filmed that quite late in April, I think, and it is now late May. But I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna say this in a video that I'm uploading next week, but I'm pretty sure that Audacity bar might be what's breaking me out around like the neck area, because I was getting these breakouts back here that I couldn't figure out why I was getting them there, because I usually don't break out here, like back here. There's no reason for me to break out there. So I stopped the Audacity bar, and now I'm using the Natural Wisdom shampoo and conditioner bar, and I do really like them, and the breakouts have stopped. So it does have coconut oil in it, which if you're sensitive to coconut oil, just keep that in mind. I'm not usually sensitive to coconut oil in like my skincare or makeup or anything like that, but it's possible I might just have a sensitivity to it like in other areas that aren't my face. It's just so weird. Because I don't think I've ever broken out on the back of my neck like that. But I'm using the Natural Wisdom shampoo bar and the conditioner bar, which is available at the Garden Beauty Boutique, my friend Erica's shop, and they're very inexpensive. I do really like their, I do really like them so far. Though it is giving me ideas to test like a lot of different shampoo bars, but I'm noticing as I'm researching them, a lot of them do use coconut oil in the formula, which is going to be kind of unfortunate if the coconut oil is the problem. So I'm gonna give it a couple of weeks using the Natural Wisdom stuff to like let the breakouts completely clear, and then I'm gonna try the Audacity bar again and finish off, because I'm still using that little travel size one. It's not completely done yet. Then I'll try it again and I'll see if it breaks me out again, and if it is, I'll know that it's that, and I just won't be able to use it anymore, which is unfortunate, because I do like the concept of the shampoo bar, and I kind of want to switch to just shampoo and conditioner bars instead of using, you know, bottles, because it is a lot less plastic. The Natural Wisdom bars are wrapped in paper, so no plastic at all there. You guys know I had an issue with the Audacity bar being wrapped in plastic. Ugh. It's almost 4 o'clock. I am gonna end up getting this out later just because timing. My cat's at the vet. I have to pick him up at the vet. He's got neutered today because he started spraying everywhere. I was hoping we were going to avoid that, but anyway. Okay, so here's what that looks like. So I usually wait to put, you know, like texture mist or like any kind of product in it until after I've done the rest of my hair. So that's what I'm gonna do, is just finish off the rest of my hair. I don't have a ton of hair, so it doesn't take me too long, but I do have more hair on this side of my head since I do part my hair to the side. So I'm usually done with this side before I'm done with the other side. So I'm going to speed through the rest of my hair and then I will show you. Oh, the vet is finally calling me. Anyway, so yes, I was waiting like all day for the vet to call to talk about. So I dropped Pugsley off at 9 in the morning and they're just doing the neuter at like nearly 4 p.m. Like the poor cat has been sitting there all day. Like, is that normal? Are any of you guys vets? Could you tell me if that's like a normal length of time that a cat has to wait to be neutered? Anyway, I'm gonna finish my hair and then we'll chat again. That took me another, I don't really know how long, 10, 15 minutes. And it's very poofy. And it doesn't always look perfect, I guess. So, I mean, it's sort of like messy and it's wavy. So once it's done, I take a texture mist. Usually the ones that I use are the Intersense I Create Waves or the Momi Texture Mist. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Intersense one today. So I shake it up because it's got salt down at the bottom and then I spray it all over. And then I just scrunch, sort of like define the waves, I guess, a little bit. This side is a lot more poofy just because I have more hair on this side, so it is a little bit harder to like manage this side. This side always looks good to me though. Less hair. So I don't think I'm gonna use that whipped product just because I don't, my battery's dying, so I don't have a ton of time. But yeah, that is the back. Hopefully it looks as good as the front, you know. I don't have a mirror, so I can't tell. But this will look a little bit softer tomorrow. It won't be so like poofy. But I like it. Like when I want curly hair, this is what I do because I just cannot manage a curling iron, and I did manage to burn myself once when I was trying to adjust a piece of hair. I brushed my hand against it, so that's just that. That's how I do it. And that's the hairstyle I like when I'm not doing straight hair. And now I get to go pick up my cat with my crazy wavy hair. Just turn the tool off. And that's it. That's all that I've got. All right, I just came in here real quick because the lighting is better in here, but the outlet is too far to do my hair in here, so you can actually see it a little bit better. So this is what this looks like. So yeah, I mean, like this part right here sometimes is a little bit hard to, like this and this part here is a little bit hard to maneuver because sometimes it just like, it sticks out a lot. And this side does get poofier just because there is more hair on here. But I really like it. I think it's fun. It's easy, it doesn't take too long. Anyway, that's that. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I will leave the links for, you know, this and the hair products and stuff that I use down below, just in case you're interested in any of it. If you have any reason to shop at the Detox Market, I would wait maybe a couple of weeks, hint, hint. So yeah, aside from that, I don't really have anything else to say, except I'm just gonna mess with my hair for, you know, quite a bit longer. Until it looks like how I want it to look. I mean, I could probably take bigger chunks of hair and it wouldn't be so poofy on this side, but I'm still experimenting. I'm still playing around with it. Some days it looks a lot better than others. So yeah, that's everything I've got for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.